Clever Enema is brought to you by Skechers hand-free slip-ins. I took them right off my feet. Skechers has the greatest invention ever. They're hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Don't spend your life bent over touching your shoes. Yuck! Straining your back. Christ! Just step in and go with Skechers hand-free slip-ins. Remember, there's no T in Skechers. Bro, how are you?
Such a pleasure, man.
My pleasure. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, you hold up well. Look at
You
that.
look at you 70,
Look at that.
man. I don't know how you did that. I'm like,
Weed.
yeah, well,
Weed. Never got married.
I disrupt shit.
But that's why we like you. I mean, that's why they like me. It's a way to have, Jing, I drink it. It's a way to have diet soda without any chemicals. RFK recommends it.
What happened to him, man? What I've noticed with the cancer cells, when my mother first died from colon cancer, and I started working with the Stand Up to Cancer, and I went to a lot of the labs, and I was talking with him, and one of the things that I saw with the cancer cells, it behaves exactly like an embryo. It wraps itself in dopamine, and therefore dopamine is the fuel of the body, the gold of the body. So the body starts sending blood vessels to get to this dopamine. When I saw my wife cook, I stopped cooking, and I haven't
Really?
cooked in 12 years because I
Wow.
mean you'll meet her. She's perfect. She's not my wife. I mean my ex-wife, but she's my one. We got divorced.
Clever Enema is brought to you by Skechers hand-free slip-ins. I took them right off my feet. Skechers has the greatest invention ever. They're hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Skechers hands-free slip-ins revolutionize how you put on and take off your shoes. You can put your shoes on without bending over or struggling, and you never have to tie your shoes again. How did we get along with this civilization? Jesus. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month, 5-gigabyte plan required, equivalent to $15 per month. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. I gave no consideration to basically what a very good looking woman was like. I mean, I couldn't steel myself to whatever she was if she was very good looking and I wanted to have sexual intercourse with her.
If you go to a site, there's a site called 432 Sacred Music of the Spheres on Google, and they'll have a heartbeat there. I sued the mouse, I sued Fox, I sued, and I'm suing CAA right now. But it's about my money. Somebody take $300 million from you. You're like, dude.
What is it? What is it with all the man-on-man action that I'm learning about? I mean, like with the puffy parties. Like the last thing I ever thought that went on there was gay stuff. Not that gay stuff was wrong, it's wonderful. I just did not think that's what Puffy was doing.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it either. If they, back in the times of slavery, if they had like some 12-year-old slave that was just full of himself and confident and, wasn't listening, they would tie him to a log or a barrel, and a bunch of the overseers would rape him. So to hear that people in the industry are still making young rappers, perform fellatio on me and you get your deal. That was what I heard while I was on Empire.
Look, this is a country of snitches and bitches. Bitch about and hate the entire universe. And I've got one question. This would be a good movie. Well, let's see. Okay.
Smoking with Snoop, like I still want to smoke with Willie. I still haven't done that. But
hurry.
But
but no, really. This is homegrown and good and pure.
In that yard? In that huge yard you got out there?
Yeah.
I was about to do a film called Awake with Harvey. Harvey Weinstein did this for me. Harvey, he did some beautiful shit.
You
No
know,
other reason. He was
and
just good people.
Hitler was a vegetarian. You know, like everybody's got something
Everybody's
about them that
good
you.
for something. Say Congress needs $20 billion. The feds print, okay, to get the order, they print up the $20 billion. They never print up the interest because there's interest on that $20 billion that they just did. They've never printed up enough money to pay the interest, so they were always going to be in debt. So I heard that Lincoln, and I would love to find it, that Lincoln had ordered that the Federal Reserve wouldn't be printing money or whatever, and he was going to print himself in the same thing.
You know,
is academia good at killing folks?
Why? What does
Because
he mean?
they're coming after me pretty hard.
Academia? You talking about elite colleges?
Yeah, do they kill folks?
Well, I never have a good word for elite colleges, so tell me your story.
No. Everything that I've been doing, one of the scariest parts.
Are you talking about like Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah, I'm talking about the real people that's controlling. Because one of the things that we found strange, and Patrick Bet-David talked about it, put up a post.
He was here.
He put up a post and said, why is it? Because we had so much pushback about the science and all of that stuff. Because I put out papers for solving the 3-body problem.
Oh, you mean because of gravity? I'm not saying this facetiously. How electricity works?
Yes.
Oh, really? Because that's funny.
Ask any question that you've ever had. We have 5 elements in our DNA: hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, oxygen. All 5 of these elements sit up and line themselves. And if you look at the legs of the DNA, not across the...
Yeah, sure.
If you look at
I
the
know
legs,
what you're talking about, the helix.
The helix is made up. This is where the phosphorus and the oxygen spits. I'm gonna hold up for a second. You will have say you get a stone tub and you're in the water. The water is incompressible, and you have that frequency of your own nature realigning you. It's literally like a molecular massage. All that's moving through you. I've got rubber on the bottom of mine. So now I'm disconnected, so I'm no longer grounded. So all this negative energy just builds up inside of my system.
And why are you wearing?
It's waiting to discharge. The moment you touch the ground, you discharge.
I walk barefoot on the earth. Not a lot, because I really find it gross. God knows what's in that ground, and I have to look out for the dog shit. And anyway, but I did it because this is what I've been told, that, and I do think it made my ankle heal faster.
The tree doesn't know where its branches end.
And Marvin Gaye was like, you would have been perfect as Marvin Gaye.
But I'm asking Quincy, I'm hearing rumors that Marvin was gay, and I'm like, was he gay? And Quincy's like, yes.
Oh, lots of gay men are like pussy, yuck. Animals. There are animals.
Call skank. Call her ass. I said that to
the lady. Right. Yeah. Well, see, that show, I think, in you can.
This is what happens when, just hold it anyway. This is 6 pentagons coming together. Can you imagine that in the last 6,000 years of our recorded history, no one has ever put 6 pentagons together that way?
Why? What is it? Why is it good? What does it do?
Well, we can predict all distribution of matter. A spectrometer is able to see all of the other waveforms that we're not able to pick up.
And then
so there's a chemical that every chemical has a prime resonant frequency by which it bonds or breaks its bonds. That frequency, and that's become pandemic in our business. No one keeps their word. Nobody's a man anymore.
What?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
they've been selling Neverland.
All right.
Man.
Well, I got other shit to do too now. I could talk to you all night. I really could. I love getting a little wasted with you. Here, take one to go.